Against the backdrop of Ukraine's strikes on Crimea, Russia advances in multiple areas. It's day 568 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Yesterday, Ukraine struck Crimea with 10 cruise missiles, in which 3 of them were able to successfully hit the target. Today, Ukrainian sources shared a photo of the strike. You can see the damaged ship in the photo. The damage from the strike was acknowledged by the Russian Ministry of Defense. However, this did not end here. Today, Ukrainian forces once again carried out a combined strike against Russian resources. In the morning, 11 aircraft-type drones were launched from the Odessa region. But Russian air defense forces were successful in intercepting all the drones. Simultaneously after the interception, Ukrainian forces launched an attack on an air defense complex using a Neptune anti-ship missile. As a result, Russian S-300 air defense launcher was destroyed. Russian sources say the objective of the drone attack was to identify the position of the air defense system and force it to empty its payload. After which, Ukrainian forces took this opportunity and struck the air defense system with an anti-ship missile. In addition, Ukrainian forces for the past 2 days have been carrying out strikes against Russian ships in the Black Sea. On the day of the missile strike on the shipyard in Sevastopol, Ukrainian forces launched an attack using 6 drones on Russian ships. However, the ship, with the help of small arms fire, was able to destroy 3 drones. The remaining 3 were destroyed by naval aviation. Now, yesterday night, Ukraine once again launched an attack using 6 drones. It is said 5 were destroyed by the Russian ship, however 1 drone was successful. Damage of the strike is not known. As you can see, even after some failed attempts, Ukraine is able to cause serious damage. Now moving to Klishchivka. Many sources say Russian forces have mostly withdrawn from Klishchivka. In a recent video shared by a Ukrainian source, you can see them striking Russian forces around this area. A trusted Ukrainian source says, village is still not captured, as Russian forces still hold a couple of houses at the outskirts. Now, as the battle is coming to an end, Russian forces are preparing their next defensive line. It is expected that Ukrainian forces will try to take physical control over the highway. So Russian forces are already preparing for the push. In fact, they recently decided to increase the buffer zone between the next defensive line. Latest reports say Russian forces launched the counterattack from the eastern side of the village. As a result, they were able to take this area under their control. Now moving to the Kupyansk sector. After the initial success, Russian progress has almost stopped, as Ukraine deployed its additional units to this area. As per Ukrainian source, intense fights often take place from time to time. Latest reports says Russian forces, after a couple of days of positional fights, were able to take this area under their control. It seems like Russia's main objective was to divert Ukrainian forces from the southern front. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.